I'm here at the Packaging Innovation Show at the NEC in Birmingham with Stuart Kellock of Label Appeal. Stuart, the science of labelling. Explain what Label Appeal is doing at the show.
Well, what we wanted to do was just to show off some of the different finishes that we can get, and just show that by mixing and matching some of those and experimenting with some of the different finishes, some of the different materials that we have available to us, we can actually get some really, really interesting results. So we came up with the experimentation side of the label laboratory, and that's what we wanted to show off.
Okay, and the range is from obvious things like peel and read or gold foil to even more extraordinary things. Do you want to talk about some of the really weird and wacky ideas?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some holographic materials which are looking fantastic and work really well on shelf. We've also got some scratch and sniff labels, which I'm on the record as saying 3 years ago we would never print a commercial job with scratch and sniff, and this year we have printed our first commercial job, and it really is quite amazing the difference that a scent can make onto a product which is going into a supermarket environment.
So literally anything's possible to transform the humble label into something more interactive, more dynamic. What other challenges are you facing?
The challenge is to find people who are wanting to work with us to create something different. People have somehow managed to get themselves stuck in the rut of thinking that what they're offered is what they must accept, and that's not the truth. The truth is everything, as you said, anything is possible. Let's have a play with it and see where we can get to.
And you've got, with a scientific theme here, you've actually got a petri dish of opportunity. What sort of industries are adopting these new labelling opportunities? Which sort of food groups and drinks companies are looking at this?
We're seeing the micro distilleries are really enjoying working with us and working with some of the finishes. We're seeing the micro brewery industry that's working really well, and they're really keen because they've got a really nice product which they want to create a strong brand for. Other places, food supplement type people, they're doing some great stuff and doing some really interesting stuff, and they really do want to make a mark for themselves.
With seemingly endless possibilities, I'm nervous to ask what's next.
Well, I'm probably a little bit nervous to tell you because I'm not wholly convinced. I am working at the moment. For me, the next place to go is the substrates and the materials. I think that an awful lot of what's been done with print, we've seen a lot of it, and it's there and it's available, and we can play with an awful lot of stuff there. But for the substrates, I think that where I'm looking to go is to find really unique substrates, where we can actually create substrates specific to a brand. And I think that that's going to be something which is going to be quite exciting. If I can get something like that done, then we'll be shouting loud and proud about that next year, I think.